So in this video we will be discussing about argument. An argument is the assertion that a statement called the conclusion follows from the other statement called the hypothesis. So let's look at this example. What we have here is three statements are given. So first statement is, if Sharon works hard, she will be successful. Then she was not successful, therefore she did not work hard. So this last statement is followed from these first two statements. So these are the hypothesis and this is conclusion. Now let's write this in symbolic form. So we can write P as the first statement, that Sharon works hard. So P is nothing but Sharon works hard. So Q will be the second one, that she will be successful. She will be successful. Okay. Now second one is, she was not successful. That is nothing but negation of Q, and therefore she did not work hard is going to be negation of P. So let's write that negation of P is Sharon did not work hard, and negation of Q is she will not be successful, or she was not successful. Okay. So now let's write argument for this. First statement we have, if Sharon works hard, then she will be successful. So first statement can be written as P implies Q, that if Sharon works hard, then she will be successful. Next, second, she was not successful, that is nothing but negation of Q. And third one, that is our conclusion, is she did not work hard. So conclusion in this case is negation of P, that Sharon did not work hard. Now we have to write argument for this. So these are our hypothesis, and these two are giving us conclusion, that is negation of P, or we can say negation of P, this conclusion is following from these first two statements, it is called is hypothesis. So argument can be written as, first, it is what we have, P implies Q, it is if Sharon works hard, she will be successful, but she did not work hard. So, and she did not work hard, that is your second statement, and therefore this implies she was not successful. So if Sharon works hard, then she will be successful, and she did not work hard, therefore she is not successful. So this is conclusion which follows from this hypothesis. Now we have to write truth table for this to check whether the argument is valid or not. Okay. So we have to write truth table for this argument. First, let's write cases. So since we have only two statements, there will be only four cases. These are, both can be true, first true, second false, first false, second true, or both can be falses. Okay. Let's start with this bracket. So here we have P implies Q. Now whenever it is implication, is true implies false is false, otherwise for all other cases it is going to be true. So true implies true is true, true implies false is false, again false implies true is true, this is also going to be true. Now next, negation of Q. opposite of Q, true, then this is false, this will be true, again this is false, and last one is true. Now we have to connect this statement with this using connective AND. That is, we are connecting first statement with second, first with second using connective AND. So whenever we have hypothesis, it will be always first and second implying the conclusion. So because of first and second, we are going to get the conclusion, or we can say that conclusion is following from first and second statements. These are our hypotheses. Okay. So next one, P implies Q and negation of Q. Again, in case of AND, true and true is going to be true, otherwise for all other cases it is going to be false. So here first is true and false, so false. Next, false and true, false, true and false, false, true and true, this is going to be true. So we got our hypothesis. Now we have to go for conclusion. Now in conclusion we have negation of P. Let's write first negation of P. So true, negation will be now false, again false, then true, and last one is also true. So we got hypothesis, we got conclusion. Now hypothesis, we have to check whether whenever this conclusion, whether this conclusion is following from hypothesis or not, whether this argument is valid or not. That is, P implies Q and negation of Q implies negation of P. Hypothesis is implying conclusion. So this implies this. Again implication, so true implies false will be false, otherwise for all other cases it is going to be true. So false implies false, true, false implies false, again true, false implies true, true, and true implies true is also true. Now since all these values are true, what we can say is this particular argument is valid argument.